Well, happy fall, everybody. If you recall, years ago we made some videos where we were building this pole barn behind us for our company, and we've got some pretty good videos in there showing our footers, our plans, our things like that. This was a 60 by 160, so 9,600 square foot pole barn, all shop space, dock door on the end. And we framed out some offices on the one end, which you can see the video online. But we've been blessed, and business has been growing, and we need some more space. So we have decided that we need to put some more onto this rascal. So I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you what we've got going on here. So as you can see, that's the end of the old building, pole barn style, like I said, and you can see we've already begun. So these guys are so quick once they get cooking. So the plan this time, and I'll make some videos to show you guys how the progress is going and decisions we're going through and stuff, is this building is 60 foot deep, and we're going to attach a structure to this that's 80 foot deep and 149 feet long. We were going longer than that, but going through the permitting process, we found out that you know what, we got to stay under 12,000 square foot. Otherwise, we've got to put in a full sprinkler system, which where we live, we don't have a lot of water pressure, which would have involved putting a water tower up on the mountain so that we had enough water pressure for the sprinkler system, which, as you can only imagine, would have been very costly. So instead, we dropped the length of the building down a little bit so that we can stay just under that 12,000 square foot. That wall right there, that building, will stay there, but we'll be pulling that metal off and making that into a firewall, and that door would be a fire door with an automatic closure, so we can meet all fire codes. But that's how we determine the size of this building. Kind of weird way to figure it out, but that's how it came. So what we're going to do is on the front side here, we're going to have another dock. You can see it already poured. Second dock door right here, and another wall here. So we've got 2 bays wide, and we're going to be concreting this parking lot as part of this whole project here. So that sits up a little, and you can see this is going to be about a foot above our finished floor grade. Right here will be a 14-foot door. We'll have another 14-foot door over there. We had cleared this lot out. It was all wooded lot, just like the previous, where the old building is. And went through clearing all this stuff out. Found that it was cheaper to buy a machine and do it than it was to rent a machine, because when we're all done, we can sell that rascal. And so that's why that 120C Deere is sitting there. Great machine. Oh my goodness, more power than what you need, especially when you see back in the back over here the amount of stone that we hit and had to break through. The only time that we had to use a hammer, put a little hammer on the Kubota skid steer, was to get down to get those footers in place. Short of that, everything that we got out of here, we got out with the bucket on that 120. So they came in, they poured the footers one day, and then I believe it was, I'm trying to remember now, 3 days later they came. Forms yesterday, poured it, forms were removed today, and they're on to the next project, which is a couple projects in our neighborhood all at the same time. So, and yeah, it's looking, I love it. It starts looking like something. So, and you can see that's the 20 foot right there, right? 60, and that's the extra 20, so it'll be one or 180 feet that way. The difference too on this building is it's going to be all shop space, where that one, the last 40 foot on the far end is all office space. So this will work out really well. They're going to be chiseling the concrete just inside that door there, because they had it sloped down for water. So they're going to chisel that out so we can go smooth floor all the way through. So when we're going through with forklifts, there's not a little dip there. That door right there is going to get removed, and the utility room is going to get put on the other side of there. We have radiant floor heat in that building. We're going to be making a utility room right on the other side of this wall, and that's where all these lines for this whole section will feed into there, so we can have some more boilers there for this building. Talk about energy efficient, quite amazing, those radiant floor heaters. I'm actually making some videos at the same time at a project we're doing in our house. I'm going to put those same radiant floors in my garage and in my basement floor of an addition that I'm working on there. You can see those videos as well. But yeah, so project's going well. And the difference here, guys, I forgot to mention right in the beginning, is that building down there, pole barn, this building is going to be stick built. So went with the down there, poles went down in the ground with concrete little, what do they call them, like cookies down in there that were concreted, and they were large, concreted cookies in sonotubes, but still nonetheless, where this building, right, sticks up out of the ground, footing, and then we'll be stick frame with trusses on this, and we'll be connecting the two together. So two different styles of framing will be coming all one seamless building. And so we're looking forward to get this thing done. And the only thing we're trying to figure out right now is we have one entrance down there, and when it comes time to pave or concrete this parking lot, we cannot go 3 weeks without running trucks over this thing. So we have yet to figure out how are we going to do all of this parking area with concrete, with only one entrance without shutting down. So stay tuned, because you'll see however we figure that out, because I don't even know what that is yet. So, but anyways, see you soon.